So finally, let's look at something called a tabulated bill of materials, which is just a regular old bill of materials. But like we saw before, sometimes there's some options and we want to be able to show different information for the options. So here I'm showing that we could have options, excuse me, for items 7 and 8 and 8.1. Springs and O-rings often have options too, but we won't worry about those today. And so PSO is a standard terminology for per sales order. Sometimes it gets written out. And so if you've got a product which often has customized features, those features are listed as PSO. And then there's a table that says what you really use for a specific sales order or job number or work order. Okay, but you've called out in specific instructions that this time I want my tube to be a nipple that's 4 inches long instead of what was it before? 3 inches long. Right? So somebody probably wants a little more capacity on each stroke. So we'll just make it a little longer. And then there's a version 3. Okay, DOR would be double O-ring for a 1/2 inch pipe. Since they're going deeper, maybe there's more pressure, and so they want 2 O-rings on it. Okay, so that would be a way of saying, okay, it's going to be longer, and I want 2 O-rings, which means that my piston is going to be made 1 inch long. Okay, and so that's where those come from. Now, sometimes those are just obvious like they are right here, and you can get those, but sometimes these would have the special specs that would go with them. These would all have a special drawing attached with them to make sure that it was special to this sales order. Another time somebody might want it 3.75 long. Okay, and again, the double O-ring, but this time they're asking for a 3/16 stainless steel round bar, 1 inch long. Okay, so this one varies from this one in the type of material. So this is a great way without having to create tons of different drawings and versions of the thing to be able to handle what they call models and options or customizable parts or customizable product so that you can quickly and easily figure out what to build on this particular order. And on this particular order, you'll call out something else. So I want you to make 2 or 3 different versions with different nipple lengths. Make sure that they're reasonable. Different piston tube drawings and different materials. And you're going to need drawings for this, but this, guess what? That's on a tabulated drawing, isn't it? Okay. This is just calling out how much it's going to be. So you might want to make now a tabulated drawing with 2 configurations for your piston. Okay, it's not required, but if you do that, it looks way better in your submittal. Okay, just modify your piston drawing to be a tabulated drawing, much like you did here. And I'm not showing you exactly how to do it. If you've got questions, you can try one and then ask me to look it over. I'm trying to get you to really think this through. And so this is the hard part of the class. I get it. I understand. I'm not just telling you and showing you what to do. I'm expecting you to learn something by trying it and maybe even getting it wrong, which happens a lot in the working world. We try things and get it wrong. And then we go over it and we go, oh, I get it now. And then you're stronger. Let me make that a little bit wider there. You're stronger for your future work. And it's okay. It's okay to make some mistakes. If you don't do the drawings, that's okay. Okay. To get a 4.0, you're going to need to do include the 4-inch long nipple on your tabulated drawing. And you're going to want to make some sort of double O-ring version of the piston tube and tabulate the length. So that's probably a configuration A and B and tabulated length. See if you guys can figure that out for a tabulated bill of material.